YouTube, and welcome back to another episode of Richard and Alice. In the last episode, we learned more about Alice and Barney when they found this abandoned house that has a bloody bathroom, and they are now staying in it in the part of Alice's story that she's telling us. And now, the lady is too warm, so we are going to do what the gentleman, any gentleman will do, and that is hit this machine somehow to make it cooler in here. So let's go ahead and grab a broom. And I assume we need this as well. Do we need a bucket? Cleaning? Yeah, at some point. I wonder if I get duct tape to better use. Yeah. And, okay, food is good. Let's go check the computer real quick, see if there's any notifications. Okay. Cleaning supplies. Anderson, are you really down with this fucking stupid idea to give the prisoners mops and shit? I swear to God, Breckenbaum's schemes are getting more and more ridiculous. Some of these mouth breathers can't even work the comps, let alone keep their cells clean. Bullshit of the highest order, bro. Huh. Okay, more cleaning supplies. Fuck it, man. What the boss says goes, you know? Ain't getting no shit from these guys usually. Why care, man? Just let it be. Chill. They gotta learn to survive in here. I have virtually no idea what that means. And another one. I honestly don't know how I decide for half the shit. You right, Anderson, but no, you're right. No skin off my nose. Let's just hope one of us doesn't get shanked by a broken broom or something, yeah? I really don't want to have to explain away another cracked skull. Not again. Chill, man, chill. Fuck them all. Crack all skulls for all Breckenbaum cares. Okay. To all inmates, unfortunately, the Typhon Project servers were the recipients of a vicious hacking attempt. No personal details have been leaked, but it has come to our attention that the hackers, absolutely in no way affiliated with this prison or the UGPT research, have sent a number of bogus messages using our internal messaging system. As such, all prisoners are asked to disregard any emails sent between the hours of 7 and 8 a.m. today, as they do not reflect the opinions of UGPT or its employees. Oh. So they're playing off these two employees that were messaging as a hacking attempt. Okay, sure. Okay, so let's figure out how we're gonna get this. Okay, so we need to take the duct tape and put it on the broom. It's strong enough to hold, but stick it to what? Oh, okay, let's stick it here. Oh. Okay, put those two together. Okay, stick them together, and then put the duct tape on them. There we go. Okay, and then we can use our pole to stab this guy. Yeah. Huh, no, damn it. It still isn't long enough to reach. Alice, do you have a broom? This pole I fashioned is too short. I know, I saw. You're enjoying this, aren't you? Oh, I don't know, maybe a little bit. It's one step better than the mirror trick the other day, at least. Care to lend me a hand, then? And however would I do that? I can't reach through the bars. Alice, I know you have the same cleaning stuff I do. A mop, please. A mop, a mop. Now then, let me see. Do I have a mop? Yes, you have a mop. A mop. A mop! Mop. Has now stopped sounding like a real thing. Thanks. I skipped that. Richard, use your grown-up phrases. I'll grow you in a minute. What does that mean? You're not great at this banter thing, are you? Alas not. I've only really bantered with children and army men. It shows. Well, unfortunately, I cannot provide you with a mop. Fine, a brush? Oh, a brush! Why didn't you just say so? You like winding me up, don't you? That may possibly be true, yes. Okay, one brush coming up. There. Can you get this if I throw it across? Are you sure you don't want me to make a contraption out of blankets? I think we'll be fine. Oh, okay. There we go. Thank goodness you didn't need a mop. No, you're right. Mop is just a weird sound now. So now we will stick this to this, and then put this on this, and then use our pole to stab that. Whew. Yep, there we go. I'll just turn down this dial. Oops, that's a little bit too low, I think. Let me just... Ah, shit. It's broken. Yep, looks like I'll be needing that mop of yours after all. How do you figure? To rebuild the pole. Do you want to maybe count the number of items you had to use to make it and the number of items you are now holding? Oh, I kind of miss being able to pick up all manner of random crap to fashion makeshift devices. Did you manage to affect the ECU? Yeah, I did. I turned it down, just maybe a little too much. How much? Well, it's hard to see from here. As long as it's not right down below 0, then I don't see... There's a chance it's right down below 0. I see. I'll go write a support no support tickets. But we'll be freezing cold. If I'm keeping track of time as well as I think I am, we're due a meal soon. Oh crap, the guards. Richard, you really ought to relax. You're in prison. It's not like you've come over here and murdered me. You fashioned a pole out of 2 brushes and a mop, and you're already a prisoner. I'm not sure they'll do much more than shout for a while. I'm suddenly not enjoying today all that much. I'm not built for breaking the rules. Huh, remember why you're in here? We both know that's bullshit. It's not bullshit. Fucking Christ, Alice, you don't understand. You don't know. Wow. Jeez, Richard, I'm sorry. I didn't mean anything by it. I don't know. You're right. I'm sorry. I was just messing with you. No, I'm sorry. I don't know. Sorry. I didn't mean to snap. It's just that you don't have to explain, Richard. It's alright. I guess we don't know each other as well as we've convinced ourselves. It's fine. We've got plenty of time to learn each other's quirks. Thank you. Listen, I really am sorry. I think I might go and lie down for a while. Aw, no, don't go, Richard. I'm sorry I upset you. Let's just not worry about it for now. There won't be any trouble, I promise. Okay. I feel a bit silly now. Sorry again. Let's talk about something else. Good plan. Okay, so, any ideas? I don't know. Oh, hey, you never finished telling me the end of the story of how you ended up here, though. Didn't I? No, you didn't. Is that really something you want to talk about right now? The next part isn't exactly cheery. Only if you want to talk about it. Well, if it'll calm you down. I'm sure it will. Alright, more of Alice's story. We spent some time just trying to get by. Barney kept asking about his dad, and I was getting to the end of my tether. In the end, I thought, sod it, I'll just take him. Where are we going again, Mommy? To visit Daddy, sweetheart. I told you that. Oh, yeah, I forgot. I'm such a forgetter. Yes, you are. I'm excited to see Daddy. Oh. That's good, sweetheart. That's good. Frozen lake. I'm not about to walk on the lake. It's far too dangerous. You're right. So, is he in the ground, possibly? Shoe! Let's go look at the shoe. Look, Barney, there's a shoe on the ground. Can I wear it? I don't think that's a good idea, sweetheart. It's too big for you, plus someone might come looking for it. Aww. Besides, it's frozen solid. Come on, let's just leave it where it is. Oh. What's these? No, this isn't the right grave. Okay, we are looking for a grave. How about this one? That looks like a good one. Nope. Alright. Oh, flowers. They're so pretty, I feel bad picking them. Then again, I have to take them all. There are a few growing. They do brighten up the place, though. Oh, well. Oh, I took some. Dirt. Okay. Oh, satchel. What's inside? I think there might be something in it. Let's have a look. It's someone's diary. Oh, okay. I suppose it's okay to read it. 12th of March. Lucy and I went foraging for food today. There's still some land that isn't caked with snow and ice. Can you believe that? We found some berries. Weren't sure whether or not to eat them, but sod it. We were hungry. We're still here, so that can only be a good sign, especially for Lucy. It's been a couple months now since her parents died, and she's dealing with it scarily well. I'm not sure how she does it, especially with everything else she has to put up with. These days, we keep all the doors and windows blocked up as well as locked, just to make sure. I think it comforts her. 15th of March. There was a brief respite in the snowfall yesterday. It took me completely by surprise. I woke up, looked out the window, and there was nothing falling. As the minutes ticked on, I foolishly let myself believe it might finally be over, that we might all be able to rebuild and move on with our lives, but no. An hour or so later, it began again, heavier than I've seen it in some time. Lucy slept through the whole thing, and I didn't have the heart to tell her about it when she woke up. 26th of March. This week has been difficult. We're trying not to burn through our supply of tinned food, but we're getting hungrier every day, so it's difficult to keep up the willpower. Occasionally we go out and try to find some extra food, and sometimes we do, but it's so cold that all we want to do is return to the indoors to feel comfortable again. Doesn't help how picky we have to be either. Lucy remains incredibly strong, though. It's quite remarkable. She truly is an inspiration. She just gets on with life as if it were the most normal existence ever. I guess things were never really normal for her. 12th of April. Whoa, that's a long jump. I've not been writing much recently. Haven't found the strength. Poor Lucy has been looking after me, well, when I've had my darker moments, and I feel sorry for her. It's not as if she doesn't have her own shit to deal with. We're trying to properly ration now. It's been too long since the authorities got the last food shipment to people. Weeks. We talk about going to the nearest zone, but it's a fair distance, and we need our strength. Could we even get in? Lucy says we can thanks to her, but I'm not sure. I keep wondering if this will ever end. 16th of April. That was scary. We had a surprise visit last night from who we assume was a small group of the polar bears. They didn't say anything. They didn't say so outright, but since they threw a rocket through one of our windows and tried to smash up our barricades with a baseball bat, it's probably a safe assumption. We hid in Lucy's bedroom. They didn't come in, but they shouted at us from outside. They said they'd be back, that we were being selfish. Why? What right do they have to threaten us? I'm angry and scared. 22nd of April. I went out to find more food on my own today. Lucy said she wasn't feeling too well. While I was out, I could have sworn I heard her scream. It might have been someone else, of course, but I just got this feeling that it was her. When I got back, I asked her about it, but she just looked confused and said she had no idea. She did say she's feeling a bit better, though, so that's a relief. At least the medicine supplies are still going strong. 23rd of April. I can't believe it. I just can't. 24th of April. Still in shock. Woke up yesterday, went downstairs, sat around for a while, decided I should wake Lucy up, so I went to her room and knocked. No answer, but the door was slightly ajar. I went in, and she was gone. Left me a note, said she's heading to the zone without me. I'm holding her back. I don't believe it. We talked about this so much, I even encouraged her to go. Why leave like this? 28th of April. Increasingly sure this wasn't Lucy's doing. She wouldn't have. She had no reason to vanish. It's been set up, I'm sure. It's the Polars, or whoever else it was that came by. They had it all planned. I'm positive Lucy's valuable to them, which means she's still alive. The 2nd of May. That's it. I'm going. Going to face them head on. I'll try to talk, to reason with them, but I'll go armed. I'd never met Lucy 3 months ago, but she became my everything. They can't get away with taking her from me. Ugh. Let's have a look. Completely empty. Sign. Come on, Barney, come here. Oh, camera reset. Sorry. Can you read this, Barney? It says, warning. Good. What about this one? Polar? Well done, Polar. And this one? I know this one. It says bear. Well done, sweetheart. Bear. And how about that last one? Tell. I don't know that one. It says territory. Do you know what that means? Of course I do. What does it mean? I don't know. It means somebody's place or the area they live in or own. There are polar bears out here? Well, not real polar bears. It's the name of a gang. A gang? Are they scary? Will they make us dead? Change the subject. Oh, don't you worry yourself with that sort of thing. Just enjoy being out in the snow. You keep saying you want to come out and play in it. I suppose so. Why don't we go and have an explore anyways? Okay, Mommy. Looks like there's blood right there, but I can't click on it, so we're just gonna walk until we find the grave of his dead father. This is a cheery episode. There we go. Here we go. Shall we put the flowers down, Barney? Okay, Mommy, go on then. Oh. Ding. Dong. There we go. Don't they look pretty? Yeah. Does Daddy like flowers? I should think so, sweetheart. Who doesn't? Sometimes they're smelly. They smell nice, though, usually. Mommy? Yes, sweetheart? Why does Daddy live in the ground? He died. Well, sweetie, Daddy, he passed away. A couple of years ago now. You were probably too young to remember. Passed away? He died, sweetheart. Why did he want to die? Oh, he didn't want to die. Not as far as I know, anyway. He didn't choose to. I sort of remember. He went away. Yeah, he did. You said he'd gone to live with his friends. Well, that is sort of true. Do you see all the other graves? Graves? The little mounds with the crosses and bits of wood next to them. Is that other daddies? Well, yes, some of them were. There were some people that we lived with at the time. Your dad and I, we'd had to leave our house when the weather got really bad. We moved in with some other nice families and couples in a really big shelter that had been set up for people without homes. Some of the men who were there, they're the men Daddy's with now. Why? What happened? Oh, Barney, sweetheart, are you sure you want to talk about this? Yeah, why not? Does it not make you sad? No, why, Mommy? Does it make you sad? Well, sometimes, sweetheart. Yeah, it does. I miss your dad very much. But Daddy didn't like it when you got sad, remember? I do remember, sweetheart. Yes. When he used to get sad, he said it made him sad. I know. So don't be sad. What happened to Daddy? Well, him and our friends got into a bit of an argument one time. It was over food, see? This was near the start of all the snow, when people were still used to having enough food. Suddenly, when there wasn't as much to go around, people had to share more, but some people didn't like that. They wanted all the food to themselves. Yes, but what happened? Okay, sweetheart, I'm getting to that. Your dad and the others, they went to meet with some men who had stolen some of our food. We were hungry and we wanted to get it back. We could still have bought more food at that stage, but, well, money was tight. We didn't have jobs anymore. And, well, your dad and the others, the men... Sweetheart, this is difficult for me to talk about. I'm sorry. No, sweetie, it isn't your fault. You have a right to know. You're a big boy now. Did they get into a fight? Yeah, something like that. A bad fight. Did the men have guns? Yeah, they did. Guns that make people go dead? Yeah. And that's what happened to Daddy? I'm sorry, sweetheart. I'm sorry I didn't tell you before. I just wanted to wait until you were old enough to understand. Do you think he can hear us? Who, Daddy? Yeah. I don't know, sweetheart. I really don't. Some people talk to the people they miss. They think they're listening from afar. Do you believe that? I don't know. I think he's listening. Yeah? Yeah, can we talk to him? Sure, sweetheart. What do you want to say? Daddy, it's me, Barney. Is this right, Mommy? Sure, go on. Hi, Daddy. I miss you a lot and I wish you were here, because then you could be on the adventure with us. Mommy misses you lots, too. I love you lots and lots and lots, and I'm a big boy now and strong like a lion. And like you. Okay, gotta go. Bye. Was that okay, Mommy? It was perfect, sweetheart. Your turn. Oh, Barney, I don't know what to say. Say whatever you want. Okay. Hey, Mark. It's me, Alice. I guess I just want to say I do miss you every day. And I'm sorry it had to be the way it was. I'm taking care of Barney. He's growing up so fast. Anyway, I love you. I always will. And I don't know if you can hear me or not, but well, I hope you can. Okay. It sucks. My husband just walked in and having to think about standing over his grave is scary. So this sucks. Are you okay, Mommy? Yeah, I'm fine. Shall we go now? Yeah, let's go back. Bye-bye, Daddy. Six days since Alice's arrival. New day! Woohoo! It's delicious. Hing-gra-ah. Richard? Yes? How many times have you tried to reach that pole now? Honestly, I've lost count. And have you ever even come close to getting it? What else do you expect me to do, Alice? I don't know. I submitted that support ticket like you asked. No reply. I don't think they're listening. No, neither do I. I don't think there's anybody there. I think there's the only two people here. My mind's just full of, like, conspiracies and shit. Okay, I'm really, really fucking hungry. Yup. And cold. Yup. They'll come eventually, won't they? This is probably some kind of new age punishment, right? They saw us messing with the thermostat, so they thought, hey, let's fuck with them a little. Let them stew for a bit. Maybe. Well, okay, guys, if you're listening, I'm out of pills, I'm starving, I'm freezing, and we still don't have any hot water. Enough's enough, yeah? Now we wait. Yeah. Maybe I'll try sending another support ticket. Huh, don't you dare. Now, Alice, don't underestimate the power of the support ticket. They've gotten me out of many life or death jam. This time, the time when the TV broke, the time they sent me some creamed corn despite me being allergic, the time the toilet clogged, I'm gonna stop you right there. But seriously. Alright, getting out, let's talk a little bit for this episode. When we do eventually get out of here, do you think the snow will have melted? I don't know, I'd like to think so. I don't know how long your sentence is. Mine's long enough. If the snow hasn't stopped by the time I get out, there won't be a world to go back to. Well, that's a sobering thought. Still, at least we both got people on the outside waiting for us, right? Can we not talk about this? Every time I think about being stuck here, underground for years, I just feel like I'm tumbling down a black hole. Sure, I know what you mean. There isn't a day that goes by when I'm not filled with dread over the prospect of not seeing my daughter again. Heh, look at us. A right sorry pair. We're so different, really, and yet so similar. I know. It's weird we ended up down here together, isn't it? What do you mean? Oh, nothing really. Just thinking. Hobbies. Man, it sure is boring when you're cold. I was wondering, actually, about you. Yep. Before all this, what did you do for fun? Like, when you weren't off fighting wars and things. Well... Wait, no, let me guess. You were into hiking, right? Mountain biking, too, maybe. Camping, the great outdoors. I bet you can tie every kind of knot and light a fire using sticks. I bet you were in the Scouts as a kid. You'd spend your weekends in the mountains, maybe. Fishing, too. I can just picture you with one of those hats on. Did you ever wrestle a bear, Richard? Come on. I was a model railway enthusiast. No, you weren't. Is it so hard to believe? Yes. Well, believe it. Model railway enthusiast? Well, that's cool, I guess. So, like, did you have a big setup? Did you convert your shed into a huge track like some of those guys do? Well, yeah? Okay, you were right. Hiking, fishing, mountain biking. I've never wrestled a bear, though. Just a couple of very angry raccoons. Oh, man, I liked you better when you were into trains. Well, sorry, I had a train set as a kid, if that counts. No. Have you got enough blankets and stuff in there until they fix the temperature? If they fix the temperature. Well, if they don't, then the answer is definitely no. Exactly. So what do we do if that's the case? They will fix it. Don't you watch the infomercials? This is the safest place on Earth. They're not going to let us freeze to death. But what if? We can't afford to think like that. Maybe you should submit another support ticket. Maybe I should. Okay, let's try to fix this. Okay. So here it is. They've stopped showing up. They're not getting meals. They're not fixing the temperature. Like, something's going on. No messages today. So something happened. Submit ticket. Okay. Hang on. The Typhon ticket system is currently down for routine maintenance. In the event of an emergency, please activate your in-cell emergency device as detailed in section 64C of the Typhon Project Handbook. A guard shall attend you shortly. Please note, abuse of the emergency device may result in loss of prisoner privileges. Wait, what? In-cell emergency device? Typhon Project Handbook? First I've heard of any of this. Oh. Let's go ask Alice if she has a thing. No, Alice. Okay. Yes? Emergency device. Alice, when they brought you in here, did they mention anything about an in-cell emergency device? Huh, no. Well, not to my knowledge. I was pretty out of it, mind. It's kind of important. Try to remember. Wait, why do I have to remember? Why can't you remember? Well, they never mentioned it to me. Honestly, I'm sure they never told me about it. It seems like a bit of an oversight, don't you think? Well, try to remember back. Did they actually tell you anything about this place? Well, yeah, there's the infomercial. Ah, yes, that vacuous thing. What do you do if something goes wrong? What do you do if there's a fire? Well, I imagine there are fire alarms, plus you could submit a support ticket. In a fire, Richard? Really? Okay, so what if the computer broke down? What then? Tell a guard. And if there were no guards? There are always guards. Apart from now. Apart from now. Do you ever get the feeling that they're making this up as they go along? Well, the infomercial does say this is a test. Fuck the infomercial. It's insidious PR spiel. An odious, empty reassurance that everything is safe. We're not safe here, Richard. Sure, if nothing goes wrong, if absolutely no problems crop up in a vault under the ground, then yeah, maybe it'll be fine. But we're expendable. If one of us dies, they'll know what to adjust to suit the paying customers later down the line. We are subhuman scum, murderers and deserters, and we're going to freeze to death beneath the earth beneath the earth just so that eventually, one day, rich fucks can live free of the snow and the looting and the killing. It's quite a bleak outlook. I'm being realistic, and you know it. Fuck. Well, handbook. Have you got a Typhon Project handbook in there? I've never seen anything of the sort. You know what? I actually do. That's all the reading material they gave me. Can you pass it over to me? Just tie some blanks together like I did. Really, Richard? Am I not capable of just reading it to you? No, that's not what I meant. I know what I'm looking for, and so tell me. Okay, sorry. I didn't mean anything by it. It's fine. Let me go get it. Got it. Okay, Christ, look at this thing. Talk about blowing your own trumpet. Hey, listen to this. Since the company was established in 1927, UGPT has been the leading market force in meteorological disaster management solutions, eventually branching out into custom safety shelters and various subterranean physics research. In the 1950s, our technologies were embraced by many companies to aid in the creation of durable, withstanding bomb shelters. What a thing to have on your resume. So what do you want me to look up? Oh heavens, what was it again? Section 64C. Can you look up Section 64C? One moment. Alright, this seems to be about an emergency device. That's it, that's what we need. In the case of an emergency, please follow standard support ticket procedure. You're joking. However, should this course of action be unviable, each suite has been fitted with an emergency device which, when triggered, will alert the guard post. Note, misuse of your in-cell emergency device may result in loss of privileges. Yeah, where is it? Hold on, I'm getting to that. I'm glad you're so relaxed about this. Well, it's all right now, isn't it? Once we set off this emergency what's-it, we'll be fine. Yeah, I guess. Anyway, it says, the emergency device is located behind the rear panel of your personal vanity unit. Right, I think I get it. Yep. Oh, it also says, in case of a fire, the emergency device will be rendered inaccessible. Well, that's useful. Thankfully, we're not on fire just yet. Thankfully. Hey, maybe we should both trigger the emergency things, you know? Just to stress how much of an emergency it is. Good plan. Okay. Well, I think we're actually gonna... Oh, it reset again. Sorry, guys. I'm really sorry. I'm trying to keep up with that. But we're gonna end this episode here. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked this video, if you're interested in this game, please check the links in the description below to the Richard and Alice main website where you can learn more about it, and the developer's main website, Owl Cave. That will all be in the description down below. Check it out, guys. This game is pretty damn interesting so far. I think it might be linear. I'm not sure if there's branching stories for it, but I'm interested in learning more about Alice, and I'm wondering if we're gonna learn more about Richard too, because he obviously has some demons in his past, and it's interesting to see what two people will do when they're isolated from not just the world, but from everybody else except for each other. Like, that's always been interesting, and it gives me like a Vault-Tec vibe, like Fallout, they're testing these people. But that's it for me today, guys. So please check out the links to the developer and the game in the description below. Check out the Steam store page link that will be in the description, where you can get this game for about $6 US. It is not that bad. Won't break the bank, so just check it out if you guys are interested. And if you like this video, leave me a like or comment down below the video. And if you liked me, then please subscribe today for some more content in the future. Thank you guys so much for watching. That's it for today. But yeah, so have a fantastic day, and out there, wherever you are, ladies and gentlemen, and please stay safe. Much love to your faces. I will see you guys next time.